Season 3 brings new exciting features to Last War Survival. One of them is the addition of new skills for the engineer and war leader professions. The maximum profession skill levels are also increased from 70 to 100 in Season 3. Another great change is that the skills on the green line are no longer locked behind prerequisites. This means you don't have to upgrade the previous skills at least once before unlocking or upgrading the ones you want. So in this video, I will rank all engineer profession skills for Season 3 of Last War Survival, showcasing their upgrade priority at every profession level and which ones I would skip. Don't forget to smash that like button and hit subscribe to stay updated with all our latest videos. Now let's get started. Starting with the first 3 skills, we first have Rapid Production. This skill allows you to gain a set number of hours of resource production instantly. For example, at level 3, you get 12 hours, and this increases to 16 hours at level 4. While it's not a game-changing skill, it can be handy if you're looking for extra resources to speed up your progress. My advice? Upgrade it to at least 3 out of 5, S tier. Next up is Outstanding Contribution, and let me tell you, this one's an absolute must-have. It doubles the contribution points you earn from tech donations, making your progression faster and more rewarding. It's an S tier, no doubt. Finally, we have Combat Experience, and this skill is a game changer. I strongly recommend maxing it out because it boosts the profession XP you earn from battling mummies, sandworms, and doom elites on the world map. This helps you gain skill points much faster, which is essential for long-term growth during the season. It's an S+ tier skill. Extra Meal gives you 50% more daily stamina. This is a must-have skill for Season 3 because you will need plenty of stamina to attack world map monsters. You will also need as much stamina as possible to greenify the sandy land in Season 3, as it will consume 10 stamina for each recon plane sent. S+ tier. Next is Siege Mastery, increasing PvP damage. It's helpful for events like Enemy Buster if you have low-tier units, but isn't essential for leveling up. Save your skill points for better options, at least in the early season. It goes to the A tier. Building Inspiration 1 is a clear winner. It boosts profession XP from upgrading season buildings, helping you level up key structures like the Blessing Fountains and the Curse Research Lab faster. This should be your main focus, S+ tier. At level 10, 2 key skills stand out. Build for Free increases free speed-up time for building upgrades by 240 minutes at max level, and Research for Free does the same for tech research. I'll place Build for Free in the S+ tier because it also applies to season buildings, and give an S tier to Research for Free. In contrast, Double Exchange lets you convert more resources but caps out at a low amount, making it less useful past level 15 of the Curse Research Lab, B tier for limited impact. At Profession level 15, Build Now and Research Now skills reduce the duration of building upgrades and tech research instantly. Research Now is even better with the second tech center unlocked. Both are must-haves for quick development. S+ tier for the Build Now skill as it also applies to upgrading season buildings, and S tier for Research Now. On the other hand, I would keep the Contaminated Land teleport skill towards the middle of the season, and I will place it in the A tier. Next, I would skip the Rally Rush skill, unless you plan to attack Doom Elites, cities, or Doomwalkers from afar in rallies. B tier. Siege Banner boosts durability damage for allies in a 100 range, stacking up to 5 times. Useful for PvP, but limited to once every 3 days. It goes to the A tier. On the green line, we have Double Conversion, a valuable skill that boosts your efficiency in helping allies convert protectors, the bonus units in Season 3. While it doesn't directly benefit you, if most allies have it, you'll convert units faster together. S tier. Level 25 introduces Siege Inspiration, a must-max skill that boosts profession XP from city attacks throughout the season. Therefore, I will place it in the S+ tier. Friendly Aid reduces unit casualties when reinforcing allies, but isn't worth upgrading unless you do this often. B tier. Instead, I strongly recommend maxing out Professional Insights. This will instantly give you a certain percentage of profession XP based on your current profession level and help you earn skill points faster. S+ tier. Next, we have Cooperative Construction and Cooperative Research, both benefiting you and an ally. Each lasts 60 minutes and boosts building or research speed by up to 20% at level 2. S tier both. Sands Protection boosts the defense of wall heroes, ideal for server versus server events later in the season. It's an A tier. At Profession level 35, we have Resource Saving, which reduces building upgrade costs, and Recycling, but both offer minimal bonuses. I'd skip these. B tier for both. In contrast, double Greenification is worth upgrading as it allows you to convert larger sandy tiles throughout the season. And if you have no idea what that means, don't miss my next video where I'll be covering all the basics of Season 3, S+ tier. Medical aid boosts hospital capacity for you and an ally for 4 hours. It's situationally useful during enemy buster if your hospitals and emergency center aren't maxed, but I'd skip it. B tier. Buddy Shield provides a 4-hour shield for you and an ally. It's great for active alliances, but may not be worth 3 points otherwise. It's an A tier. Also at level 40, we have Fragile Spell, a skill that reduces the opponent base's durability by 1,000 when your Desert Protectors win the battle. S tier. The Drone Supply skill is almost similar to the Component Gain skill we had during the previous season. While in Season 2, this skill offered drone component chests at higher rates, this time you get more drone parts, skill chip chests, and component chests. Unfortunately, even at level 5, this skill will offer you 3 drone parts, 3 common skill chip chests, and 2 common drone component chests, so not a great quality. I'll place it in the A tier. Fearless Defense is useful for weekly PvP events, causing a portion of attacking units to be defeated based on your lost units. While it helps score points, the percentage is too small to justify investing in it. B tier. The Shrinking Spell skill visually reduces the enemy's base size by up to 50% whenever your Desert Protectors win an attack. It can be fun, but I would save this point for a better skill. It's an A tier. Random Visitors provides an extra visitor of random rarity every 5 days at level 1, with rarity and type both being random. Since you might get low-value survivors like blue or green, I don't recommend this skill. B tier. Durability Landmine only works on your current server, reducing enemy base durability or igniting it at max level, but it's limited to once a week. I'd skip this skill as well. B tier as well. On the contrary, the Protector's Oath skill is a must-have skill for Season 3 as it will instantly offer you a small portion of your highest level Desert Protectors. This is crucial because the more of these powerful units you have, the more Desert Protector skills you can unlock, S+ tier. The One More skill can offer you twice as many rewards from the 5 daily task chests. This was essential during Season 2 because daily task chests included ingredients for the Polar Dishes event that offered large amounts of coal. But in Season 3, you don't get any season resources, therefore it's an A tier. Support Boost increases the time you receive help per action. This is also a crucial skill because it helps to upgrade buildings faster, season buildings included, S+ tier. With the Sandstorm skill, you can summon a sandstorm on a desired enemy base, and it will reduce their march speed by 20%, while the area becomes a sandy terrain. In my opinion, there are better skills to prioritize. B tier. At level 60, we have the Efficient Gathering skill, which boosts gathering speed on the world map. It is quite useful but not a top priority. I would upgrade it to at least 3 out of 5 levels. It goes to the A tier. The Emergency Center rescues a percentage of lost units, and First Aid Expert skill boosts this number, though the bonus is minimal. Combined with emergency capacity at level 85, it becomes more impactful. It could be useful only if your profession skill level is at least 85, but there are better skills to upgrade, B tier. Nature's Touch transforms a sandy area into a green land. This can be valuable if you are lucky enough to discover a desert artifact, but you have better chances by sending your recon planes. Plus, it can only be used once every 2 days. B tier. Next, at profession level 65, we have another valuable skill, Battlefield Cleanup. This will offer you more iron, food, and gold after defeating zombies on the world map. I would certainly maximize this skill. S tier. Master Builder is a fundamental skill, a must-have for every player because it boosts the building speed, which also affects upgrading the season buildings. S+. Trap Landmine is also a super valuable skill for Season 3 because you can use it to catch sandworms and golden scarabs so you can defeat them with your allies. This will offer you amazing rewards including sandworm scales that you can exchange for Desert Protectors or other rare items at the Desert Bazaar during Season 3. S+ tier. Instant Gathering skill can be used to gather the remaining resources instantly and return your squads to the base. This can be useful in case you want to quickly port your base near a city or participate in a rally and get the remaining resources too. It can also help during the gathering day of Alliance Duel. S tier. Monster Tracking increases squad movement speed when attacking zombies and Doom elites. It's helpful but not essential. It's an A tier. Indomitable Will skill can recover a small portion of your desert protectors during a march attack. This can be useful only if you have a large army of these special units, but considering that you only get one desert protector for every 10 of your regular units is not really worth it, at least not in the early season. It goes to the A tier. Next we have the Win-Win Cooperation skill, which can only be used on the war leader to help reduce their construction and tech research costs. Personally, I would rather spend the 3 points on a better skill, B tier. The free teleport skill, however, is a must-have, and not only during this season. It can offer you up to 3 advanced teleports every 3 days, which is more than enough. The only downside is that you can only store 1 teleport per level, which means you will have to use them before using this skill again. But don't worry, you'll have plenty of activity for that in Season 3. S+ tier. Explosive Enhancement skill increases chances for your desert protectors to cause a shockwave when you lose them in combat. Not so essential as the bonus is so low that will hardly make any difference. B tier. At level 80, we have 2 more amazing skills. The Truck expansion offers you more resources from your truck missions, while the Helping Hand skill increases the number of help actions received from your allies on your building or tech upgrades. S tier both skills. The Sandworm Trap skill, unlike the Trap Landmine I discussed earlier, can be used to call a sandworm to entangle an enemy base. It can be fun to have this skill, mostly because it lasts 24 hours and can affect other players from other servers during a PvP event if they teleport to that specific location. But I would keep it towards the end of the season. It's an A tier. Speed Up Box will offer you up to 5 free random speed ups daily. Quite useful because you might get a few free 8-hour speed ups if you are lucky. S tier. Emergency Capacity can be useful in combination with the First Aid Expert skill at level 60. This will increase the capacity limit of the emergency center, which means you can recover a few more units. B tier because the number of extra units is quite low even at level 3. Trade Discount, on the other hand, is quite valuable because it offers you better discounts at trade centers. S+ tier. Willing Helper is great because it will offer you 50 contribution points each time you help an ally, up to 20 times a day. S tier. Enhanced Siege Banner requires the previous Siege Banner skill from level 20, and it's basically an extension of that skill. It's an A tier. And the last season skill on this green line, Summon Mummies, will summon a giant mummy near your base to attack an unshielded enemy base. Personally, I don't find this skill that useful for this season. B tier. At level 95, we have 2 more valuable skills, Cooperative Construction 2 and Cooperative Research 2. Both will work only if you have their first versions from Profession level 30 maxed out. These will extend the previous buffs. S tier both skills. At level 100, we have one more time, another great skill because it will offer a small chance to skip the cooldown of a hexagon-shaped skill, which means you could use it twice in a row. S+, of course. And lastly, the Blast skill can be used on your base to activate the War Fever mode, triggering a 60-second blast which reduces the durability of 3 nearby enemy bases by 25%. It's a B tier because the 60-second countdown is way too long. That wraps up our Engineer Profession skills tier list. Let me know in the comments if you'd rank any skills differently, or if you'd like to see a tier list for War Leader Profession skills next. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.